Because on the left we have Baconman12, who is participating for the first time, and on the right we have PrinceKaro, who is actually an OG apparently. Earned in MT1.
Wow.
And got third in MT3. I don't know if that's good. I do not know how many people participated in MT3. But win rate of 57%, 16-12. It's pretty good. And then, since this is a losers one match, we can look at the past matches.
Ooh.
Wow, look at this! Baconman lost against Calco and PrinceKaro lost against Snowdozer. I think losing against Snowdozer is nothing to be ashamed of. Not sure about Calco.
Calco speedruns Mario, so is very good at platformers. Speedruns used to speedrun Kaizo Mario also. And has, I think, Yoshi's Island world record, which is an incredibly technical game. So, at least has that skill.
Okay. I mean, those are some qualifications. I can concede that.
But as a light spoiler, I do have we'll say, a fondness for
one-screen arcade games. Yeah.
Single screen games, and because I think that they're fun races.
Well,
Not everyone feels the same way.
Yeah.
Maurice isn't a huge fan, but
I think that
they can go good.
They're really boring.
But it's about being fast.
Well, I like being fast while having fun. No,
fun.
I know. It's just my distaste for. I don't even know.
The interesting thing about this one is that there's kind of more than one way to finish. So you can kind of think about what it is you're doing. It actually is really similar to that Penguin game on the Genesis. I don't know what that one's called, so I will look it up.
Why did you even draw a game? PrinceKaro isn't online for me.
Oh.
Or I mean, do I have the wrong channel?
I mean, they're in the Discord and everything. I mean, in the IRC and everything.
I think you're supposed to wait for them to come online. Anyway, they're online now. They even have the game up already.
What is the goal?
Oh man, it's one of those black title screen games that are impossible to crop. I will be doing a lot of that when the race starts.
So yeah, a weird thing happened with one of the people testing this, in that they, like, well, first of all, I had to fix the cheat code. For some reason, BizHawk like cut off leading 0 or something, so I had to do that. But then like he like restarted and he got like different levels. So as long as you start the game from the beginning, you won't. I don't understand why that happened, but maybe it was some symptom of the cheat code being in wrong. But there is a cheat code in this game that we put in through BizHawk. So we'll just have to be looking to see that they're getting the same levels. I don't really understand why that would happen, but yeah, it's something with neutrinos. It's the same reason that the up warp happened in Mario 64.
Under 3.
Yeah, so this game is these are like 3 games that were ported from the arcade to the PlayStation. And then put into one game, and then you pick which one you want from the title screen. I played the other 2. They're not good for races.
Well, let's have a look, I guess. I think we're just getting very close. Let's see. We've got Don't Pull, which is a game part of the 3 Arcade Wonders. A game by Capcom, apparently, according to the title screen. And we're gonna beat stage 20, which I assume is like screen 20.
Yeah, it says stage, I'm pretty sure. Like, it tells you. Oh yeah, this is hard to crop. I see what you're saying, where it's all black.
We're gonna get there. It's all fine.
That's why you gotta put a color in your background. People. That's the easiest thing for cropping, is just put some sort of a... I didn't really realize this was Capcom. I guess that makes some sense.
Alright.
This is a pretty obscure game, though. I was very surprised Nico Jazz had played this, and it had to be redrawn.
We're gonna go.
It wasn't even in my ROM set. Oh, why is...
You press X.
Oh, yeah, Japanese game.
We had that yesterday in the Brusensha versus Okami of Games race in Sumu. Right,
okay, so gameplay's pretty simple. You can, when you destroy a block when you kick it against another box, and you need to kill all the enemies. You can walk around the outside, and then the last enemy will run away. If you can kill it faster, then you're going to be saving some time. But in general, I mean, you don't have to. They will run away. One of the more interesting things is that the enemies that come out of... Well, first of all, that you can walk around the outside, which is kind of neat. There's dangerous stuff out there, but you can walk around the outside. And then you can cover up those little manholes that you see where enemies come out. You can beat the level by just covering those up so they never come out in the first place. So you can kind of choose which way to approach it. But the stages do get quite a bit harder.
Dude, I was like cropping for like a minute. I have no idea what's going on. We're killing everything, right?
We're killing everything.
Okay,
and in
good.
addition to that, if you didn't hear what I was saying, do you see those little manhole covers?
Yeah, you can block those. I got that. I was thinking
yeah.
of saying, oh, that's kind of like Into the Breach, but then I figured it's kind of far-fetched.
Maybe. I still haven't played Into the Breach. Everyone says it's good. I gotta play it.
It is really good. But yeah, so like pushing a block onto one of these manhole covers, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
What's the number at the top? The 11 or 10 now? 9? Oh, it's how many enemies?
That's
are
how
still?
many enemies.
Okay,
yes. Yeah. And then at the bottom, that 2 out of 10 is like, if you get fruit, you get an extra life. So what the cheat code does is it gives you infinite continues. So you can still lose a life and lose your progress on the stage that you're on or whatever. So when you lose a life, you go back to the level, I'm pretty sure, and you still keep the progress. When you get a game over, you lose the progress on the stage you were on. But the cheat code lets you continue for forever instead of making it so you only have a limited number of game overs to beat the game.
So it will reset if they game over.
Yeah, the level will reset if they game over. They won't lose level progress. They'll still stay on the same level, but
they will,
it'll,
the enemy counter will reset.
Yes. And then, so if you get the 3 heart blocks together, it's like a full clear.
Oh, really?
So whether or not it's worth it to go for that is kind of an interesting thing. There's not always an easy way to make it happen. In these earlier levels, it's probably not, but in later levels, well, it's not exactly a full clear, but so all the enemies start dancing when you hit the hearts together, and then when they stop dancing, they turn into fruit.
Of course.
And if you pick up the fruit, then they die. But if you don't pick up the fruit quickly, the enemies just come back.
You sound like an episode, like one of those segments on interdimensional cable in Rick and Morty. Like
I was just looking at this game last night. That's like also really like an insane Japanese arcade game. I'd like to do it for Miss Gory, but yeah, you start to see if you just like describe what happens in this game. Sometimes it's pretty ridiculous.
So you see those heart blocks? You like put them together, and then the enemies say. I don't know, they start dancing, and then they turn into fruit, and you collect the fruit.
It's all very natural.
I feel like combining these heart blocks looks easy to me.
It depends on the stage, but none of them are going for it, which is interesting. This is very similar to the Penguin Ice Pushing game, which I looked up and is called Papango Penguin or something.
I thought you meant.
I already forgot.
I thought you meant Kickle Cubicle, but you're not really a penguin in that one.
No, that's NES also.
Oh yeah, I know.
But that game's more of a puzzle game. This is pretty much action. I guess it's a little bit of a puzzle if you want to consider how to get the 3 heart blocks together. But if you're fast, it doesn't matter.
So, these manhole covers. If you cover one of them, do you immediately get like a reward by getting less enemies, or do they just spawn in one of the remaining ones?
You have to leave the block there. If you knock the block off, the manhole is still there and the enemy will still come out.
But like, okay, so
it has to be covered when you end the stage.
Let's say you got 5 manhole covers, right? And then 10 number at the top. And then you cover a manhole cover, so you have 4. Does the number go to 8 or does it stay at 10?
It'll probably stay at 10 because you could easily uncover at any time. It has to be where there's no other enemies left, then the covered ones will still be covered. And you'll just finish with those ones uncovered.
Was actually pretty. Wait, it just disappeared. There was a manhole cover like below one of the yellow blocks, and he just pushed a block over it, like through it, and it just disappeared.
It could be the enemy came out at the same time. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Oh, why would the manhole cover disappear when an enemy comes out of it? Wait, see, there's no.
It does. The manhole cover
manholes.
disappears when an enemy comes out of it.
Oh.
I don't know why. I guess, what, like logically, like in the real world, yeah, I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, in Into the Breach, when you cover like a spawning Vec, it will keep trying to spawn. And then you kind of run into an issue where there's like a lot of enemies trying to spawn. And so if you just leave the spawning spots alone, you get like 5 enemies all of a sudden.
Well, that makes sense.
But I still think the Into the Breach comparison is pretty far-fetched.
What was I gonna say? Oh, PrinceKaro has a pretty big lead.
Oh, he's in round 7.
Yeah.
He's on round 8.
Oh, I had to jump in for a moment because I was staring at this game. Yo, this is Beast.
Beast.
You like this?
No, this is Beast.
It's
It's an old DOS game that was ASCII, where the monsters were H's, and you had to push the blocks in order to crush them.
Oh no, we're back in interdimensional cable.
Oh no! Have you played Papango or whatever on the Genesis Roar? It's also a lot like that. I gotta look up Beast now.
I think
Beast
this is
no. This was like Windows 3.1 DOS days. This was hugely old. This was back when I used to draw on like Word text documents.
Oh yeah, Beast looks awesome. You may be seeing Beast in the future. No, Beast is a little different because you can push anything around. It looks like into the H's.
Yeah,
you don't kick them; you just push them.
And the other thing is the like one of the monster types will actually push the blocks back at you. I was surprised that you found Beast so quickly there. Actually, I don't know. I
just typed
figured
in
it would have
Beast
been.
DOS. 1984 is the release of Beast. That's pretty old for a PC game.
I'm not that old, so you know.
Yeah, you just still had it around.
Well, I mean, dude, I was playing it in Television 2 up to the day and date that the PlayStation 2 was released. Okay, so like, I'm no stranger to just
I'm
not
sorry about
having
that.
things.
And television is anyone who before that was fixed in Giant Troopa can tell you that television games usually aren't very fun. Depends on the situation.
I had we got a few games from a yard sale. The problem was that they didn't come with the controller sleeves. So I have no idea to this day how Utopia is played for the Intellivision. There was one that was like Ice Age or something. I played the heck out of that one.
That's Magnavox Odyssey Haunted Dolls. That's like literally the first that was commercially available. But Intellivision had overlays that you put on the controller. So you had like a numpad of like 1 through 9, and if you didn't have an overlay, it was just 1 through 9, and there was not really anything telling you other than the picture on the controller what the things did. Yeah, these oh my gosh, Bacon Man, you're playing with fire. Literally. These guys are scary because they can hop up on the blocks.
PrinceKaro is basically keeping his lead here.
Yeah.
Escape. Stop it. Stop the jelly bean. Nice.
You don't have to stop him, but it is a little faster, obviously. You
Yeah.
can kill him before he escapes.
Yeah, so do it. Oh no, escape! Skaro, get him! No, what? What are you doing? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Oh, well, they'll also die to the fireballs.
Oh, nice.
Who's in the lead right now?
PrinceKaro.
PrinceKaro
Quite a lot,
is,
actually.
You can see up in the top left, actually. Or top
Oh, yeah.
right, excuse me.
Well, also in the top left, he's got a higher score.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but if there's
Score-
a game over involved, you know.
Score chase in this game is somewhat interesting. I'm always looking at scores because of Miss Scory, just seeing what's up.
Yo, I so sad. No.
That you
big
missed
sad.
Hyper Princess, bitch.
I
It was a
missed-
good one. It was
I was asleep. I was still asleep.
the only way to be competitive near the end was to do it on the hardest difficulty.
That's good. I like that.
Is it just
Yeah.
freaking pile driver everything?
Well, the hardest difficulty that isn't the joke one.
No,
That
but
isn't
you still
really
just
Joel's mom.
pile drive everything.
Yes, although someone did beat the first room of Really Joel's Mom when he didn't have enough time for another run, so we were pretty impressed.
Oh, Karo running into that enemy.
Ooh.
I think I've made it
It's
through
unfortunate.
2 rooms.
But he has
on
a life
Really
left.
Joel's, but that's because I played
Yeah.
a decent.
I don't
bit.
think either of them have taken a game over. Maybe they have, and I just haven't noticed.
I didn't see any.
I'm gonna hope that the continue code is working. Is the
All
important
right.
thing.
I literally just popped in here to tell you that Beast exists, so I
I
gotta
like
go.
You might see Beast in a future. See Beast looks weird. I want to see if it's fun to
Oh,
race.
Karo did that really quickly.
Enjoy racing.
Goodbye.
Oh, Karo intentionally game overs there. So that the stage doesn't reset.
Oh, nice. That's smart. That's a classic mystery tournament move.
Yeah. Do you only start with 1 extra life?
Yes.
Kind of brutal.
You can get more extra lives from getting the number of fruit that's displayed at the bottom. And you get the fruit from turning the enemies into the fruit after they stop dancing.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen that happen yet.
We haven't seen any dancing.
No, we haven't seen any dancing. I'd
I don't
like to see
know.
at least
Look at this. Like, you can just... Like, PrinceKaro could just kill the block in the top left and then get these
Yep.
3 the dancing for free. I mean, I guess he's almost done
well,
anyway.
but at this point, it's probably slower. So I mean,
Yeah, but still, I feel like they're missing
there we
out by not
he
doing
got some.
it.
You can get some bonuses without the dancing. He got that cake, and that gave him 2.
Cake
out of
isn't
10.
fruit.
No, it's not. Maybe it's not always strictly fruit. It's just food.
Wow. Cheat day.
Yeah, cheat day for sure.
I feel like
Oh,
I
wow.
would go for
And
hearts pretty
Karo
much.
got the you tend to get more. You get some power ups when you kill multiple enemies at once. You also get higher score, but sometimes you get some extra power ups. That little one kind of froze the enemies for a while, not for very long, but you know, every little bit counts. Especially in these later levels, it starts to get pretty difficult.
Cyanide fruitcake is 50% fruit and 50% cake.
Yeah, that makes sense. I actually got some fruitcake this year. It's the first time I'd ever had fruitcake.
This year?
Yeah.
You're talking about it like it was some kind of once-in-a-lifetime event. Oh, this year I had fruitcake.
Well, no, I mean like this year for Christmas, because it's a Christmas thing, so like a couple weeks ago.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Here it is. In the US it is.
Where do you-
Fruitcake.
I mean...
It's like really dense cake that has chunks of fruit in it, typically.
Speaking of dense, PrinceKaro's level, like there's these
Yes.
jelly things all over the place.
It starts to get pretty hard. So, oh, actually, here's the difference between the arcade version. TPC asked like an hour ago. Is that the arcade version seems to only have like 16 levels.
But
And this has way more than 16 levels.
Yeah, look at this. He could just kill the block like in the middle. Oh, never mind then. But like, I feel like it's so easy to combine the hearts in this level. Just get all of the blocks out of the way.
This would be a level where
put a block on the
because
left.
there's so many enemies and they're so close together, you're going to be able to get the fruit. You should probably combine the hearts. He's going for it now, maybe. Maybe not.
I don't think so. I think they're both completely blind to the fruit.
It's in the paste bin.
Well, I mean, paste bins have not stopped players from anything so far.
No, that is true. Let me see. Pushing all 3 heart blocks together will cause all spawned enemies to do a dance party. You can kill them during this. After they're done dancing, they'll turn into fruit, but if you don't eat the fruit, they'll come back. Filling up the fruit counter at the bottom of the screen gives you extra life. So that's pretty clear.
It is clear, yeah. But also, I mean, PrinceKaro did that level really fast anyway, so maybe I'm wrong. It's just
Players
like...
know to combine the hearts. Paste bin does not count. That's a good way to put it. If it's in the paste bin, that doesn't mean that they know.
Yeah, it's just
No.
it's just like the fine print in some kind of like user agreement. Like it's technically there, you cannot complain, but we don't actually expect you to read it.
I expect you to read it.
Yeah, no, definitely read it.
But at the same time, it's a risky strategy. It's not like you have to do that to beat the game. Oh man, these little dragons that jump up on top of the
that's scary.
blocks. It is scary, and
Oh,
their fire goes really far.
It shot through the ice block.
Oh yeah,
It's cheating. Also,
I think that's the maximum length though. I think it goes 3 in front of them, but that's still pretty big considering the size of these stages.
yeah.
The bomb only stuns enemies, unfortunately. But I mean, it does stun. You know, that gives you a chance to push a block into them. But all right, work on these heart blocks. They do have to be in a row. They can't be like in a.
Oh, it can't be like a L.
No.
Oh, okay, that makes it harder.
I see how you could do it here though.
On the
But
level.
at this point, there's only one left, so I guess. Oh, nice. He said, "You're not escaping." This guy's pretty. He's pretty mean.
There's like a bonus for how much time you have left. Wait, you don't even have a timer. I guess it's an invisible timer.
Taking a purposeful death.
Also, so
Smart
PrinceKaro
move.
is on round 15, Baconman is only on 11. Like, it seems like 11 is actually pretty far, considering we were 17 minutes into the race.
Yeah, they're actually making pretty good time. This took me over 30 minutes to do round 20.
I think Baconman is running out of levels. Or out of game, as we say. Okay, how would you combine these hearts?
This one's a little harder.
Is it? I think you can just...
Harder. No, not harder. Harder. You're misunderstanding me.
This one is a little harder. Okay.
No, I don't actually. I do think it is hard. I don't see it personally. Oh man. Yeah, it gets pretty rough.
Hmm.
In these later stages.
Like, I think...
For a big stage like this, doing the heart block is probably smart. Because it basically... The only issue with it is that if, like, people that are still in the manhole cover are gonna stay in the manhole cover. So you gotta time when you do it.
So it's not a free win immediately. Wait, what's the
No,
star?
well, and you have to collect all the fruit, too. And they turn back into the enemies. It's probably not a free win at all, but it does make things... You're not very likely to die. Oh, nice.
Oh, damn, that guy's not
using
escaping.
the heart block.
Yeah, that guy's not
No,
escaping.
that's not even... And then he jumps for joy after his merciless murder of these... Okay, takes a purposeful death. Says, I'm not going to lose any stage progress. That's probably smart. That's something I wasn't doing, and that probably cost me time.
Well, like you said, it's kind of the empty classic.
Yeah.
Because you never know how hard is this level gonna be, how likely am I to get maybe a 1-up or something. So, like, the time it takes for a game over, which is usually less than 10 seconds, is very often worth it.
Yes. And regardless of which side of how detailed paste bins should be you fall on, most people agree paste bins should always have what the consequences of death and, you know, do you have continues or whatever. So generally that's knowledge that the racers have. So they're not risking on, like, oh, are there infinite continues? You should know that before you race, generally.
PrinceKaro just walked across, like, the outside of the stage.
Yeah. You can go all the way to the outside of the stage. The boxes can't, but you can.
Well, enemies can't either. They were, like, completely lost. Didn't know what to do.
Yeah, enemies don't. Well, when they escape, they do. But until they escape, they stay.
And then they get murdered by the fire.
This one, the outside of the stage is kind of coming in. It's dented into the playfield, so it makes it hard because you can't push the blocks across.
Karo went, like, across one of those gaps and escaped all the enemies, and the enemies were completely lost.
Not only are you killing enemies trying to escape, you're at an advantage.
Yeah, this game is unfair. All round clear. Wait, what? Oh, he beat the game after 16 stages.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be more.
He got 1,000,000 points. Professional course.
There we go, 17. So that's what happens in the arcade version. It doesn't keep going past then.
He got 1,000,000. He only had 255 points. He got 4 times his score just from beating that. It's like wizard mode on a pinball machine.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is interesting. You can't, like, push hearts that are blocked on the other side because it would destroy a regular block, but the hearts don't destroy.
Yeah.
The hearts are actually worse.
I suppose.
It makes the game harder.
It makes the game harder. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the arcade version literally stops at 16. I could be wrong.
I mean,
maybe it's just that a long play I watched stopped at 16. I'm not sure. No, this is more of a Pepanga clone.
no,
It's a little bit like Bombman, but
it's
there's not really any bombs.
It's a beast clone.
Yeah, it's a Beast clone. No, Beast was weird. I liked it, though. You literally just, like, walk into the blocks and push them as far as you want to. And they're coming at you.
But it's Sokoban.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Action Sokoban.
Actions.
Oh, man.
It's like the opposite. Like, it's not round based. It's action.
Yeah.
Oh, we got corn. Corn isn't fruit either.
Oh, we have a big Boinks pop up, don't we?
Oh yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
would have been the perfect time.
Oh,
it never
damn.
comes up in
Okay, well, like very late big points.
Nice.
Baconman is about to beat 16. He can have some big points. Big points, sorry.
Oh no, he's not. He just took a... There's 22 enemies left on 16.
Well, he beat 15, and now he's on
Okay,
16, which
got
means
it,
he's
got
about
it.
to beat 16 in like a distant way.
Yeah, for sure. He's actually maybe a little closer, considering these... Even though he's still 2 rounds behind, these are longer rounds than at the beginning.
Hmm.
Now, would that make him further?
Karo... Oh, Karo died. That's a game over, I think, so the stage is gonna reset.
How did Big Points come to be? During a race of Metroid Prime Pinball, it says Big Points in that exact GIF that you saw, but I just like didn't read it right, and I thought it said Big Points, and I thought that was really funny. And then throughout the race, I was just like going Big Points, and I was just like saying it a bunch, and then here we are.
Then...
I didn't make the emote, but somebody thought it was a good idea.
And then I
arrived.
Like, I like to play pinball, and Big Points is actually kind of a recurring phrase. So I like got angry at ID for
oh yeah, because Big Points is like a normal
for disrespecting pinball like that.
I bet now when you play pinball, you can only think Big Points.
Yeah, that's true. In the Twilight Zone pinball, there's like a voiceover that says 10 million points, and now I think 10 million points. Kara has issues with this level. He just game overed again.
It's a difficult level.
Yeah, I think the issue with this level is that all the enemies can reach you. So you're kind of getting surrounded.
Yeah.
But I like what he's doing. He's kind of
focused.
He's kind of building his own cubby over there. Oh, this orange guy's annoying. Go away, orange guy!
That orange guy's on a mission.
He's like the red guy in Pac-Man.
Do you think that you should totally focus on heart blocks here? They're pretty far apart.
I don't think so.
This level's also tricky because there's no outside.
Oh yeah, you can't.
There's nowhere for you to escape to.
There's no escape. Oh no, orange guy! Go away, orange guy! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! It's so much panic. Oh here we go, Baconman!
Baconman's got the all-round clear. Let's see some big points for him.
Big points!
1,000,000 points! That's so many points. that is kind of ridiculous.
It's completely unreasonable.
8 times.
He also had 250k. It's so unreasonable.
It is really unreasonable. It's probably why you won't see this game in a Miscory anytime soon. It seems pretty bad.
Alright, PrinceKaro is getting there. He is on his last life, but there's only 3, now 2 enemies. One of them is stunned, but can't really reach it right now. Oh, they're escaping! Just don't die.
Nice.
I would just ignore them. Wait, what do you mean escape?
Well, they were, but he uncovered the one... I think once you've started the escape's gonna happen.
Huh. Like, Left 4 Dead.
I would say it's exactly like Left 4 Dead in every way.
Yeah.
You can also stand on the manhole.
Yeah, that's
and you won't pop out of it.
So it's like Into the Breach.
Yeah, it's just like Into the Breach.
I think I'm too tired to take commentary serious.
No, it's good. It's a good game.
And anyway, actually, so Baconman just finished 17, but Karo also did 17 pretty quickly. If Baconman can do 18 quickly, then I think we have a race.
Yeah. I mean, we've pretty much had a race. It's true, Karo has had a consistent lead, but it's not been massive.
I think it was massive. It was 5 stages at some point, or rounds.
Oh, that's true.
But now we're like back to 1, but maybe it's like worth 5 stages, you know?
Yeah.
This
Well,
is hard.
18 was easily the most challenging so far.
The-
That's why I didn't want to end it at 16.
Oh look, PrinceKaro
Because-
PrinceKaro is playing the
That was
Squid
really
Game
easy.
level.
I only know the first thing that they do.
Oh, this is the second thing? It's like a
I
game
see.
where you have to like etch out a shape out of like a cookie. And there's different shapes, and this one is the hardest, the umbrella.
I didn't even see that it was an umbrella, but you're right.
It's the Squid Game stage.
Yeah, it's like Into the Breach.
No, it's like Squid Game.
Okay, so right there, just what you were saying. PrinceKaro was like, "Oh, I'll just go up," but then the heart block, you can't destroy it. So
Yeah. Actually,
destroying him.
so the level starts and all of these enemies pop up and it's way too much to handle. But then those star blocks. Oh, what the hell? PrinceKaro just destroyed everything.
That's okay. Seems to be working.
Yeah, that was really good. Oh, this orange guy's annoying. Oh, there's more orange
oh no!
guys. Oh no,
Oh, they
run away!
dodged it!
Run away! Okay, got one. Oh no, you're trapped! Oh, they ran the
Get
other
out of
way!
there! Oh, I would have hit the heart block. back
Oh,
in.
the double.
That worked. Oh, don't.
Oh god, that would. Oh, escape! But
Okay, well,
There.
whatever.
there is no
He's not gonna
escape.
escape now. Okay, we just had another give game. I'll let him know that if they don't mind waiting. Like,
If you take 10 seconds, you get
5 minutes.
100,000 points. I mean, points. That's some big points.
that is some big points.
But also, how the hell are you gonna take 10 seconds?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really fast.
Oh, let's try. That's such a Japanese thing to say.
Yes, it is. Like, let's potato chips.
Mm.
There's on TV they always show, because they can't show a real potato chip brand, they show Let's potato chips.
What?
Yeah, it's like it was like invented in like the 70s or something.
It's like
And it's just like
what's
a brand that doesn't exist. It's kind of like Lay's, but it's not real.
Well, yeah. I had something. Whatever. PrinceKaro is on the last level, but he just game
Yeah.
over it, so he's at the
This
start
is
of the
big.
last level. What were we talking about? I had something semi good.
We're talking about Let's potato chips.
Oh yeah, it's like the company in Looney Tunes and stuff. What's that
Oh,
one called?
Acme.
Acme, exactly.
Yeah, which that may actually be a real company, maybe not.
I don't think so. I've seen it used in like coding examples. Like if you code like something that has like companies as a client, they're gonna use Acme because it's funny and programmers are hilarious.
In all of the Microsoft documentation,
Ooh.
the name of the company is
Oh!
Contoso. Oh,
Baconman
whoa!
got like oh wait, hold on, I got this. Big points.
That's a big. Oh no! Don't die now. Okay. Well, that's not helpful.
He got like 8 enemies in a row, and it
Yeah, that
like
was awesome.
it like did the power to the 2 thing and gave him like up to 32,000 twice. He got like 100,000 points for that.
Yeah, it's still nowhere near the 1 million that he got for just finishing this 16 rounds. Wow. Okay. So now they're on the same stage.
Oh man, these
Oh,
orange fire guys.
PrinceKaro just got 3 in a row.
Oh,
I think
one
this is
more
gonna-
and escape. He's got it.
He's got it. Wow, that was close.
That was actually really close.
Really close.
Let's try. Yeah, like PrinceKaro was ahead for like a lot of the game, and then Baconman kind of what's the term? Caught up. But I think only because these last few levels were so hard. But so maybe like the time difference was always kind of the same.
Yeah. But I mean, pretty close though. I would say the fact they were both in the last stage at the same time.
Yeah, true.
Okay. We have another give game, and I am doing it.
We do. Could this be a double?
Could it?
I think the person who said like, let's see,
No, that's the same person.
it's the same person as on the schedule.
I don't know. They said we're gonna do our match in about an hour. Let me see the schedule. Oh, no, there's somebody else gonna go in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've got a Poco versus Polterghost, and then on the schedule, like good tournament participants, we also have Fuller Lizards versus 1UP40. So this may be a double. And this music is grating.
Music's not great.
It's not
Sometimes arcade music is quite good.
It's not like Sumu. We had some good music yesterday.
Yeah. The Sumo sequel also has good music.
Hey! Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Hey!
So,
What did you think of the game?
Yeah, I thought it was really cute. I like the little bunnies.
Yeah, it was really close.
Yeah.
Bacon Man was on the final stage at the same time you were.
Yeah, those last few stages were like pretty hectic. 'Cause the slimes move so fast.
Yeah, everything just appears like at the start of the level. Suddenly there's 15 enemies on screen.
Yeah, yeah, I felt it like just like spend my first life trying to get rid of the enemies on one side of the screen so I had a safe place to work. Yeah. GG to the Bacon Man.
Yeah, congrats on your win. So,
Yeah, thanks.
let me check who you're fighting. We kind of have to hurry along here because there's a second match gonna happen soon.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, well, we'll bring Bacon Man in real quick.
Yeah, go interview these two. I'm busy.
I'm busy trying to get the next game set up.
Oh, I will do that.
Okay. Hello, Bacon Man.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
Yeah. What'd you think of the game? It was very close.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun to be honest. Like PS1 has always been probably my favorite era of games. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. What? You were both on stage 20 at the same time, but PrinceKaro just kind of had just a small lead the whole time,
Ah,
so it was really close.
Yeah, PrinceKaro was like kind of ahead by like 2 stages at first. Then in the middle we saw 5, but then on like 18, 19, 20 especially, it seemed like PrinceKaro got pretty stuck and game over the munch, which allowed you to catch up.
ah.
So did you like don't pull?
Yeah, it was fun. Even with all the Japanese around.
It's very like random with what is happening. You got all
Yeah.
these weird slimes and dragons. And we never saw either of you make them dance. That was very disappointing.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You do the heart blocks. It's in the paste bin there. If you push all the heart blocks together in a row, all the enemies dance, and then they turn into fruit, and you can kill them all.
Of course.
So it's kind of like a full clear. They can come back if you don't get the fruit fast enough, but
Well, I did 2 of them. I got 2 of the heart blocks. Then I remembered that, oh yeah, you can do that. But I never really had the chance to try it out, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of sometimes it's just a little too hectic to go for, but yeah, it's true. It's true. There is a cutscene where they all dance, but it is a full clear. I still wanted to see it. Oh, we need Polterghost.
Alright, so unfortunately for Baconman, this is your second loss. So you're out of the tourney.
Indeed.
Did you have fun anyway? Did you like the games you got? What was the first one you had?
First one was Fire and Ice.
Oh, well, that's an excellent game.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite
like-
NES games.
Actually, kind of like this one.
Yeah, these were both like pretty good puzzle games, yeah.
It's a little bit like this in a sense that you're moving blocks around.
Mm-hmm.
And then PrinceKaro is gonna fight the loser of Pika Pulse and the Guns. So I don't know much about the Guns, but I do know Pika Pulse is pretty good.
True.
So yeah, thank you very much for joining. Thanks for the interview. And we'll see you for your next match, Karo, and I hope we'll see you for the next tournament, Bacon.
You probably will.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya. Alright, so the next match, the next exciting match is gonna be a double, which I believe is only the second double we had this MT.
Yeah, we haven't had very many. First one I pulled was DS, and that won't work for a double.
You pulled DS? Don't pull DS, please. How the hell am I gonna fit 8 screens?
That's
On
what
the
I'm saying.
layout.
So I
Oh, you rigged it? Nice.
yeah. Well, not exactly rigged. I just hit refresh again because I know DS will not work for a double. Which that hasn't really been affecting much because we've had like no doubles. Okay, so I got one, but Pola I feel like has played a lot of games. We'll see.
Yeah, probably.
Bull Lizard's been in here for a while, but you never know. Polterghost is having some IRC issues.
Classic.
Yeah, there's a while ago SRL unregistered some nicks.
So,
when they had
so
the
ID,
reviews and stuff.
we're still planning on that hostile takeover of like Mystery Funhouse, right?
To do what?
Well, to run MT17 and get rid of IRC.
That would be, I understand people want their race history. I think that's the thing that people like the most about SRL now,
that can be
which is-
important.
It can be. It can be. I think beyond that, there's not a whole lot of benefit at this point.
To IRC, you mean?
Yes.
I agree. I guess
It's fast. I guess it's fast, and it's generally compatible.
there's
People-
there's the timer automatic done and stuff that works
Yes.
with IRC somehow. I guess that's kind of useful.
Yeah, and it's pretty, it's low overhead. Yeah, Discord bots have their own problems. It'd be nice to just, like with Miscory, I feel like it's perfect, honestly. We just have a website that you just use, and
Yeah.
then you're good.
Yeah, what a great website! Wow,
Yeah. Nice
What
job, Race.
what an attractive person who made that website.
Yeah, clearly a very handsome person
I'm
designed such a website.
I'm so unbiased. Alright, we have a double. It's both winners won.